I've got some good news if you're not a fan of your commute to work or school. There's some science-backed ways to make your commute a little less stressful and maybe even turn it into a period of productive, happiness-boosting me time. And this is pretty important stuff since studies have shown that workers rate their commute as the least enjoyable part of their day. So if you're like a lot of people, you'll want to listen up. Here's the first tip. Use the time to plan your day. For a 2016 study, researchers sent text messages to commuters every morning to suggest they use their commute time to think about what they'll do when they get into the office and plan out their schedule. And those participants reported feeling more satisfied with their jobs after 2 weeks of doing this. For your after-work commute, you can just flip the script and reflect on the workday you just finished. Second commuting tip, plan your weekend or a future vacation. A 2010 study found that people were happier before going on vacation than after, which suggests the anticipation for your trip could make you nearly as happy as the trip itself. And that suggests that you might get the same happiness benefits from planning a big Saturday night out with friends while you're commuting during the week. Tip number 3, work on a goal. If you drive or bike, audio is great for learning languages and taking online classes. If you take the bus or train, you can bring along a craft project or sketchbook to build your skills. Not only will this help you reach your goal faster, but it'll also make you happier thanks to something called pre-goal attainment positive affect. Basically, the happy flood of dopamine you get while you're heading toward a goal. A fourth tip to improve your commute? Exercise. There's a boatload of evidence that exercise can lead to a boost in your mood and even ease symptoms of serious conditions like depression or anxiety. So try to bike or walk to work if you can. Even better if you can cut through a park or nature preserve on the way to work to boost those effects by just being around nature. And here's a final tip. Talk to a stranger. I know, it sounds scary, but we've mentioned this on the podcast before. A 2014 study found that even though commuters predicted that they would dislike talking to strangers, the group of participants who actually did talk to strangers found it a lot more enjoyable than avoiding conversation or even just commuting as they normally did. Compliment a stranger's backpack or talk about the weather. You might strike up a conversation that'll make you a little happier once you reach your desk.